JJ, before we get to the end, the third quarter defensively, they held them to 15 points, and then most of the fourth quarter. What did you see as the key behind that?
We played hard, and we were physical, and we executed. I mean, the second efforts, on-ball containment was better, coverage execution was better. Again, we challenged them on having a defensive mentality and winning on the margins and not allowing compounding mistakes. And I thought we made a lot of mistakes tonight. A lot of mistakes. Myself included. I shouldn't have challenged that, even though, apparently in the NBA you're now allowed to grab a guy's jersey as he goes up for a layup, which they acknowledge that Jake's jersey was being grabbed as he went for a layup, but apparently that doesn't affect guys anymore. Shouldn't have made that challenge because I was in a timeout crunch and didn't have one earlier in the fourth to use it when they made on that run. But again, we didn't allow the mistakes to defeat us. We won the scoring opportunity by 11. Thought Vando and DA and really everybody that we consider a crasher did their best job of crashing tonight. That helped us win the game, along with our defensive mindset. It was just what we needed to be, and it's about growth. It's not about perfection. It's about growth, and we got better in all those things today.
So you end up winning the game, but that last stretch of 5 minutes or so, is it a little kind of prevent defense-ish, or not being aggressive enough, or how did you see them able to close the gap that quickly?
Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff in there, but I attribute that to my mistake at the end of the third.
When LeBron and Dillon Brooks have their back and forth the way they often do, and certainly did tonight, how does that affect the team? And do you think late in the game when LeBron when Brooks went chest to chest with LeBron, do you think LeBron showed some awareness in order to kind of, for lack of a better term, sell that in order that
I didn't even see the play, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. But in terms of the back and forth, yeah, our group was unaffected by it. I think we were very cohesive tonight, and one of the biggest factors to the game was the bench play, particularly in the second half. Those guys helped get us the lead. They helped extend the lead. They did it, and that was start of the second, start of the fourth with LeBron. Start of the second, start of the fourth with LeBron. Guys were cheering for each other. I mean, it was, again, it's going to sound sick. I love winning games like this. Wish it had not been a one-possession game, not been down with 12 seconds, like all that stuff. But, winning ugly is actually really fun because it means you got in the trenches and you fought, and we did that tonight.
A couple, if you would, just some maybe rapid fire round. There's so much happened. Why did LeBron shoot that technical after that? Whose decision is that after the Brooks attack?
So guys were out on the court. We had kind of left. Luka and I had talked. I thought Luka was going to shoot it. I walked back. LeBron was at the free throw line. He shot it. I don't know what the dialogue on the court was. And, we did this, at some point last year, early in the season, we kind of designated, here's who's going to shoot the technicals. And, every team is different. Sometimes it's the superstar. Sometimes it's the best free throw shooter. Sometimes it's a guy who maybe needs to see the ball go in the basket. Like, it's all situational. But Luka should have shot that. Yeah.
What did you make of Marcus's decision to attack?
Not a great decision.
To maybe on a more positive note, Jared hadn't been playing, and you had kind of been talking about a need for energy, and we've talked about Banshees and stuff like that. Like, just what did it tonight show you about his sort of professionalism and how he was able to make an impact, despite maybe not giving you the things always offensively?
Yeah, it's interesting because I saw you guys interviewed him the other day, and he talked about communication and like it being here and there, and like I played, and so when things aren't going the way you want them to, it can often seem like the communication is not there. The reality is the communication has been there the whole time, and we had pre him getting taken out. I told you guys this, pre him getting taken out of the rotation, when he got taken out of the rotation. Nate has talked to him, Scotty's talked to him. So this has like been a 3-week process. And one of the things that we kept saying is like, you're going to get more opportunities. You got to stay ready. Him and I had a great conversation in Philly, and then we had a subsequent follow-up conversation on Monday. So I told him that he was going to play yesterday. I told him he was going to play, and I'm not like, he was in the right headspace, and he helped win us the game. Like full stop. He helped win us the game, and I'm happy for him, because the weight of not playing is a lot for a player, and unfortunately you can't play your entire roster every night, and that's just the reality of the NBA.
Wow, let's get to the highlights.
There's a few.
There's a lot of them. Sit with us. You're not going to believe some of this.
I'm going to sit back on these.
No AR tonight. He's going to miss a couple of games. LeBron James and the Lakers in Phoenix taking on the Suns. Suns back to full strength. Devin Booker back in the lineup. DeAndre Ayton gets the offensive board. He's going against his old team, and he gets it back from Marcus Smart for the alley-oop dunk.
I think that was my favorite play of the night.
That was great.
That's roughly 13 hours ago, that play.
LBJ. He had 15 in the first half. That's his first bucket. Rob, now here's Luka. Is sweet in the corner.
Yeah, 7 for 25 tonight, Luka.
Yeah.
It's moving sometimes.
Perez, let's look at the ball movement here.
Like that.
I mean, that's beautiful. That's just easy bounce pass. Marcus Smart hit 8 threes last game. Didn't come close to that tonight, but when you're open and Luka finds you on a simple bounce pass, you got to make it happen, and he did.
Grayson Allen hits a 3. We talked a lot about second chance points. You're going to see one of them right here. Jackson Hayes into his lap for the dunk.
Man, Jackson Hayes was just energetic tonight.
Royce O'Neal. Here come the Suns on a run.
He had 4 threes in the first half, Gee. He was...
And ended with 4 threes in the game. So that's great defense by the Lakers.
Good. Rob, after a timeout. He did not hit another 3 until the 4th, Rob.
Wow.
I can believe it.
Royce O'Neal. Suns lead. So watch this, Brez. You're going to see it twice, because we're going to show you replay. Steal, Goodwin, LeBron, chase down block.
How many more years is he going to keep doing this for the fans, for his teammates?
I think he could get chase down blocks at 50.
But how about being a former teammate of LeBron's and not knowing better?
Come on. Royce O'Neal,
Again.
third 3 of the quarter. Lakers down 5. Goodwin